Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of my little couch bed project here. I don't really care. I just want to sit here and I want to complain because I'm really mad right now. I'm really mad for the stupidest reasons. I am a fellow soy boy Nintendo fan. I've been a Nintendo fan for God knows how long. I've watched every direct. I've gotten mostly every console. I don't have the Switch too because I'm not a dumbass. And especially now, I'll get to that later. But I'm really just I've really been a Nintendo fanboy for as long as I can remember. Always watching Did You Know Gaming, Scott the Woz, Angry Video Game Nerd. Wife shit countless hours back then. I mean, even Watch Mojo's had shit. I mean, there's fucking Arlo, and there was Etika. I loved him. Rest in peace, his soul. Um, there were just there were just so many times when Nintendo has had their ups and downs, and even in their history, they've had ups and downs. But right now, it feels like they're in one of their low points. I feel like after this direct, there is absolutely no reason for, unless there's a couple of instances, but there is absolutely no reason to buy a Switch 2. Nintendo right now seems like they are in big trouble. Um, they, I'm assuming that I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird that the Switch 1 was there for 7 years, and yet we only have two good main IP games out right now, and a lot of the IPs are coming out are just like Metroid Prime 4 looks amazing. Let's just get that out of the bag. Metroid Prime 4 looks amazing and it's coming out. Let's get the pros out of the way. Because there are pros. Metroid Prime 4. It's great. It looks amazing. I've never played a Metroid Prime game before, but going from Fortnite to fucking Call of Duty, like third person to first person, looks insanely cool. And I definitely want to see like how that turns out. I mean, Retro Studios has been cooking this game for a while, so that's a good thing. Second good thing, Donkey Kong Bonanza fans. Two DLCs today. Insane. In fucking sane. Donkey Kong fans are eating good this year, and they probably won't eat good for another God knows how long. So enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy that banana while it's erect. Okay. Number three, Fire Emblem. Yeah, Fire Emblem's great. Um, I think that it's always nice to have a new Fire Emblem game. Definitely, like, the way I see it is that Fire Emblem is just a stepping stone to another Smash game because once they get the Fire Emblem game out, that's kind of like, you know, um, when we're getting the new Smash game. And then and I'll talk about Smash later because I got something to say about it. But my only like personal thing that I like is I'm glad that Dragon Quest Seven is out. I think Dragon Quest Seven is really cool to have at least out. So that's a pretty cool thing. Um okay. So here my mid stuff before I get to the absolute crap. So Kirby's Air Ride. I do not understand why Sakurai is doing a second direct for it. It does not make any sense. It does not. I just don't understand how much you could put in a fucking racing game about Kirby. I get that Sakurai's really happy about this project. It seems like he's really excited. And I know that. Still early in the morning. I know that Sakurai, likes to do multiple directs. But this, for Kirby's Air Ride, it deserves two directs, and the first one was already long enough. I think it was like 40 minutes, I think. Like, dude, what? Like, what else do you have to say about this game? I don't know. I don't know what it's about. Fucking weird. And honestly, I don't know why Nintendo said you need another Kirby's Air Ride game. Like, Smash is your cash cow. It is your cash cow, and I don't understand why you're just letting Sakurai not work on his cash cow. Like, I get like it's like releasing an indie movie and a triple A, but it's like almost like all the like okay triple A like summer blockbuster. It just reminds me of like an indie movie versus a summer blockbuster, but it's like they're trying to make the indie movie a summer blockbuster, and I just don't know where Nintendo's heads are at with that. That's just so dumb. But we'll have to see. I mean, like here's my thing: if Sakurai is gonna do two directs on a Kirby Air Ride game this better be the best fucking Kirby game of all time. And this gotta be a 15 out of 10 game because obviously Sakurai is really cooking. I mean, there better be no mistakes. It's fucking two fucking Sakurai directs for this. I don't know. I mean, Sakurai has a YouTube channel, so I mean, why not? But whatever. Okay, that was another mid thing. What else am I mid about? Mario movie. Why did they jump to Galaxy? I don't get it. At the same time, I do. I mean, why didn't they just do Sunshine? Like they could have done Sunshine first. I just don't understand why they go straight to Galaxy. Like they had Super Mario World 64, which probably relate to the first movie. Fine, but then they had Sunshine. Why wouldn't they do Sunshine first over Galaxy? That doesn't make any sense. I don't like that. Sunshine is a part of the Mario universe, and it's just chronologically in order. I would have minded a Galaxy after, but now Nintendo went too fast to where I'm still gonna see the movie. It's probably still gonna be good, but it's just gonna give me that like feeling of why didn't they do Sunshine first? Like that's always gonna be missing in my head. I don't like that. And I mean they could do Sunshine next, but they're probably just gonna go straight to Odyssey. I don't know. Illumination will forever be cranking out these Mario movies so that they can make Despicable Me 26. It's just the name of the game. Because the kids love the minions, I guess. Um, what else was good? Or, I'm sorry, mid. There was a lot of mid. Okay, maybe there wasn't a lot of mid. I'm just trying to think. Um, oh yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of, like, shovelware games in there that looked mid. I don't know. Oh, Tamagotchi Life, that was the one. So Tamagotchi Life is really cool because we get a bunch of memes. We get a lot of good memes from that game. So I'm pretty excited about the memes. I'm not gonna play it. I don't care. You can call me an uncultured swine, but yeah, I think Tamagotchi Life will definitely bring out the memes, the best in humanity. Okay, so there was that. I'm trying to think of anything else before I start complaining. Okay, because I have my list right here. All right, I'm ready to start complaining. All right, here's my list. Number one, why in God's green earth? Why in God's green earth would they say no GameCube updates, no Nintendo 64 updates, no Game Boy updates for Pokemon, but no GameCube Advance games? Instead, we needed Virtual Boy. Good job, Nintendo. You're a genius. You're actually a genius. Instead of doing all these magical money printing machine moves, you said, let's make a Virtual Boy Virtual Console. God, that's hard to say. And then we'll make it a physical thing. Dude, the guy who, I forgot his name, but the guy who's like in the direct, he's like doing that fucking shit for accuracy. That is so fucking funny. I'm just like, dude, why? Why would they make this? Why would they fucking make this? Why? Um, what else was I gonna say? That's just so stupid. That is just so stupid, and I just do not understand why Nintendo just does not listen to anybody but themselves. It is so weird how it's just so weird how these $1 million corporations for like gaming, they just I mean, at least Nintendo, I don't know how every but it's just like okay. It's so weird that Nintendo just says to themselves, you know what? Okay, hold on. I think I know. I think I can justify this. Nintendo's have always been an outside of the box kind of thing. Like everything they do is so outside of the box that it keeps people interested. But at this point, like you're so far beyond the box that it's just fatigue. It's fatiguing. I'm tired of these goofy little surprises when there are other things that are more important than this. Like, it's so weird that Nintendo is just going way far beyond the box. Just it just feels like a personal peeve. I feel like someone on the team was just like, guys, I remember the Virtual Boy once. Let's do that. And then everyone's like, yeah, that's so weird that we gotta do this. It's just so stupid. And I am forever waiting for Nintendo to actually do something smart instead of actually give us stupid shit. And it's so weird because they just released the GameCube stuff, and literally not a single game came out for that in the Direct. It is so bizarre. Why would you get a Switch 2? Why? It just it makes no sense. And that's my first complaint. Mario's 40th anniversary, like I just do not understand how Nintendo is just the worst with anniversaries. Why, oh God, would they just release Mario Galaxy and 2 again? Like, they've already released Galaxy on the Switch before with the Mario collection. But Galaxy 2, fine. But why no Galaxy 3? And I think I know why. Because fucking Nintendo doesn't want to do shit. They just say, you know what, let's just import these games. Add like one or two new things. They don't. Rosalina's book is a fucking physical copy by Nintendo. God, it looked like they were gonna be like making like Super Mario Maker 3 or something at the beginning, and it wasn't that. And I'm just they don't care. They just don't care. And honestly, I'm just starting not to care either. Um, like I just don't. I'm so tired of being a Nintendo fan. Oh God, and this is what's tiring me out. So I was on the Nintendo Direct, and I swear I could count 7 farming simulators. 7. Why? Why on God's green earth would you make it the longest Nintendo Direct ever for 7 fucking farming simulators? Why? And here's the fucking, like, this is the fucking nail in the coffin. Ditto appeared out of fucking nowhere. It's a new Pokemon game. And Ditto goes outside. Ditto's ready for an adventure. Just for it to be another fucking farming simulator. Like, oh my god. Why are there so many fucking farming simulators? I don't get it. I was just calling my girlfriend and I said to myself, like, there's gotta be something I am missing. There has gotta be something going on with the world where everybody just likes farming simulators. I don't get it. Like, it's gotta be the new wave. I mean, it like I just don't understand like how Nintendo thinks it's still COVID, because the only way I'd be playing a farming simulator is if I'm bored enough in COVID, which I was an animal with Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it's COVID anymore. It's not COVID anymore. I don't know why Nintendo says 7 farming simulators. Who in their right mind has enough time to play a fucking farming simulator? I guess school children, because obviously I don't know. I don't know. But 7 is just so much. Like, put most of those in a fucking indie direct. Okay? Like, not the mainline thing. When you have your longest Nintendo Direct ever, stop putting so much fucking filler. 3 Dynasty Warrior games! 3! Why? Why 3? I just don't understand. I feel like I just don't understand. And then the Resident Evil game is not even new. It's just an import, yet they made it look like it was the new thing. Just don't even care. Um, Oh my god. Mario fucking Tennis. I just remembered that. For its 40th anniversary, you get to pick up a Russian gold. I I don't understand. The Switch 2 is it's looking I feel like right now currently Mario Tennis and Yoshi. Yoshi looks fine, but it's just not a Mario. It's Mario's 40th anniversary, and you decide to give us tennis and Yoshi. Where is the new Mario 3D IP? Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot that Super Mario Wonder has DLC and it's releasing on the Switch too. I'm so sick of Nintendo just fucking this up. They had one job. I was up till 2 in the morning. That's why I'm so frustrated. I was so excited about this Nintendo Direct. But from what I see, buy a Steam Deck. I mean, what Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza versus Steam Deck. I mean, there's no reason to buy a Switch 2 right now. I think Nintendo's next Direct better be like it better their rents better be fucking due. That Nintendo Museum and the Nintendo World, their rents better be due. Because this direct was awful. And now they need a reason. They need an absolute reason. Like they need a banger reason. I don't think that Metroid Prime 4 is enough. I do not think so. I do not think Fire Emblem's enough. I just do not think so. And I just don't. I do not think Kirby's Air Ride is. I mean, for me, even Dragon Quest VII isn't. That's just gonna go on fucking Steam anyways. But right now, the Switch 2 is looking like the Wii U. They can have all these like indie adult like advertisements to buy a Switch 2, but the main flaw of the Switch 2 is that the content is bare. This is giving me real Nintendo 64 vibes. Um, this is giving me real Nintendo 64 vibes. There's just not enough yet. And the fact that they're just only going to keep us waiting is just a real shame. Um, Honestly, disappointing. I'd give the Nintendo Switch like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. I hope you guys have fun with Metroid Prime 4. That shit looks extraordinary. But that's literally the best thing. And it's funny because they made the Fire Emblem game the last thing. It should have been Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 would have made everybody happy. This is the second time I got fucking cucked by Fire Emblem. The first time was with the Smash Bros. Byleth. That was the most disappointing thing. I was up all night for that one. I couldn't sleep. And then, I got cucked by Fire Emblem. I got cucked by Fire Emblem again, too. So, but yeah, those are my thoughts. Please don't subscribe. I don't need you. I just need to like vent my thoughts. So fuck off. If you subscribe, I'm gonna find you, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do to you. I'm just kidding. Don't like, don't comment. This video is not even worth it. Fuck this video. Fuck my life. I'm pissed off, and Nintendo needs to do better next time. Goodbye. Try.